Hello there, everyone. It's Liam Cattleson here with another episode of Supernatural. It's episode 5 of season 11. So that last episode was iconic. It's probably one of the best episodes I've seen for Supernatural. It was just really, really well done in terms of the focus around Baby. Well, it was inside and outside in terms of shots that happened in the episode, but it was just really, really fantastic. And yeah, I absolutely loved it was just really well done with the brothers' connection and all of that, and just how the episode was written. It was just a stunning episode. So I really enjoyed that episode so much. So yeah, let's roll on to episode number 5 of this season. It's been a very, very great season so far. So with that said, let's go.
Hell yeah, it is.
Oh no.
Ghostface just can't capture
Richards.
the rage vibes.
You think we'll see anything?
You know, I got this room. It's supposed to get the heavy.
Are they supposed to...
action.
Are they trying to emulate the ghost? You could never.
Now we're in The Shining.
This does work well. Oh, I guess he was right. She's coming to get you. But there we go.
This has something to do with your freaky fetish for serial killers.
It's not a fetish.
You've always wanted to see that house.
The interior in Lizzie
It's on his
Borden's
bucket
home.
list.
We got no leads on tomorrow. I say we check this out.
Oh my god, it's a fetish.
Besides, the entire...
I'm with customers.
$200 worth of dish
boy.
and no guest to eat it.
These guys can put away a few.
It's coming out of your paycheck.
What's this?
Sam.
Working with family can be tough.
20
He's right
years.
there.
Girl, but the guy, he was a descendant of the original Bordens.
Well, that spruces something up.
Thanks.
Oh.
This. It's like a lavender toilet water.
Bottled toilet water?
Oh my god.
Why
I
do
was
you
going to
keep
say it's
spraying?
perfume.
I just wanted to see if the squeezy thing...
He's such a kid. He is
All
for...
right, I'm gonna go check out the rest of the inn, because...
I just love the fact that they're like, is this, you know, bottled toilet water or something like that? It's perfume. Eesh. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. I was wondering, what the heck was that flash?
Hey!
Like, there's so much suspense. Hello?
Flushing toilet, not quite sure what that's about. The whole place is a hoax, man. It's a tourist trap, just like I said.
Yeah, but we still don't know how that couple got axed. I mean, how did the
Visual
tour get announced?
effects.
I don't know what...
There we go. See, I was going to say, why can't Dean have those covers? But I don't think the blood would be... Yeah. I don't think that would be appealing to sleep in.
Photos, and he ran away when I tried to make contact.
Let me guess. Short, chunky, baby-faced.
Yeah, that's it.
All right.
That's Len. Total teddy bear.
Len.
I went to high school with him.
Total teddy
Obsessed
bear?
with those.
But it's not our usual kind of gig. Maybe we're dealing with a serial killer.
Maybe.
Yeah, you'd love that, wouldn't you?
Poor Sam!
Agent Collins.
Leave him be!
Detective Madsen, there's been another big...
Family died in the driveway. Jeez.
Oof. Nice fight.
I heard Jordy's dad pull up outside, and then there was this shout. I went to look,
That's...
and I saw the blood before I saw him.
That wasn't Finn Wolfhard. No way.
And what about before? Full time, but if you can manage, I would love to ask you.
Get out of my house is what you need to do.
Oof.
Of course.
No, that's the kid from Stranger... What the hell?
No. But she never shows up on film. Maybe I should go high def.
Why not go inside?
I'm not exactly allowed at the inn anymore.
I kind of figured that when
There's
you
a
were
minor
snapping
restraining order.
outside.
And there's
And he's
gag
a
order not
massive
to
fan.
Talk about the restraining order. Just you banging on the window. Oh, God, no. I'm supposed to lead a live chat about the axe murders in Fall River. I'm not Lizzie CNN.
Yeah, I don't know why anyone would think that.
Close
No.
it down. Be right back.
No. Oh, what the hell?
Where did you see this?
A site about ghosts?
That's
the paranormal.
bull. Come on, bud.
Lynn, you might be the worst liar I've ever met. Tell me where you've seen this symbol.
Poor Lizzie. I've been reading up on her. Her parents sucked.
But, I mean...
totally agree.
Oh,
Lizzie
God.
has been so misunderstood by history. It's pretty obvious her uncle had the stronger motive and
Oh,
opportunity.
Oh
God.
no. Lizzie definitely hacked them.
You know her.
You said she was 12?
Maybe a little younger or older.
Doesn't matter.
Who is
She's
she?
not like a baby or 4-year-old anymore. What the
Bliss.
Just playing the part of what I used to be.
Try.
You know, fake it till you make it.
Yeah. Is it like that whole situation where you want to feel something, right? But you can't. You want to feel that spark again, but you can't. He is completely soulless, and he wants it. Like, it doesn't make them. It doesn't lobotomize. We know that when it comes to soul and all of that, it doesn't exactly lobotomize a character or anything like that. It just means that, like, especially in this guy's case, the love ain't there. So, but it's all about this whole idea of trying to feel something again, trying to feel passion for the thing that you really... It's like if I had my soul taken away and suddenly my love for the likes of F1. I mean, to be fair, F1's a bit of a subjective thing anyways, because, oh, don't even get me started, but like Doctor Who, for example, it's my life. Doctor Who is my life, and I can never imagine life without it. Until, like, someone takes my soul away and I just can't get into Doctor Who anymore. It kind of feels like that in a sense, so...
And now, I remember how to talk to people.
No,
what to say,
not me.
but I feel like I'm acting.
Ooh.
Going through the motions.
Going through the motions.
I'm like a robot puppet man.
We want to kill him. We want to save.
Oh, shit.
Remember?
Right, your new rules. Why hasn't he?
I don't know if he's so used to the mark or whatever, but...
I don't know. Maybe not everybody who gets their soul sucked out turns into a killer.
Yeah.
Normal massage.
There is no sensitive way to tell somebody their soul has been sucked out by a prehistoric tween. And even if Lynn does believe us, is that supposed to make him feel better?
Yeah! Sorry, bud, you got your soul taken away by a little kid, but you know what? It's all well and good.
Federal murder investigation. You do not want to hold anything back from us.
Make
Okay,
it
there might
crack.
be one place that she could be.
There we go.
Dawn has a friend, Nate.
Nate.
A special friend.
Ah.
Crawl now seems...
Duh.
I couldn't shake
I
a guy's
couldn't
hand
care
before.
less.
God, that wetness. Now, I could lick the sweat off a stranger's...
Okay.
Any body part. I'm serious. I feel weird, man.
All right, Lamar sucked that out.
Dean.
Rip that band-aid off!
How is that even possible?
Look, this is just so you don't get in trouble. All right, we'll be right back, and then we'll figure out what to do with you.
Well, how do I get it back? My soul.
Generally, you don't.
Sam, you could be a bit more blunt, right?
It's good to finally know.
Wait. Oh, shit. I was waiting for a jump scare. Oh, shit!
Give me a sec.
Hi! Okay, so it was her. Okay.
Yeah, so it's Sydney, the killer babysitter. Not the mom.
Not the mom.
So what's the story? You gonna hack us up like the others?
I'm past that. You two are an offering to my new friend.
Let me guess.
Amara.
Is your new...
I feel like ecstasy orgasm chocolate cake. You're an angel.
Far from that.
Do I look like a whiny wing suck up?
Oh! Hey! Leave Cass alone!
Well, then what are you?
See, she took the angel comment personally.
Treated me and my sister like human ashtrays. I used to have to drink myself blind to even look at these. Let alone show anybody.
I knew she
And
was in
now,
so much
I don't
pain
know what
and...
Amara did to me, but it's just skin. Before there was always this constant voice in my head. You can't do that. It's wrong. What if you get caught? And now
That is what we call a moral
Quiet.
complex.
It is just me and what
Which
I
has
want.
been
And
eradicated.
when you can do meth dealing dad, slut mom. No, I saved Jordy.
Oh, that's what we're calling it.
And I'm gonna take better care of him than they ever did.
Because it's because it
You
is...
said that we were an offering.
Yeah, but it is projecting off from... Obviously, the neglect from her parents by thinking that there are neglect from Geordie's parents. And that's why she's saving him, because he doesn't have to go through this pain like she did. So I mean, there is Amara to account for that, but she's not here, so just think of her as the second in command and someone who can be Geordie's salvation, I guess. So take away the bad parents. Jesus. Oh my. Len!
Holy crap! I just did that.
I mean, I don't know if to be concerned or to be thankful or...
It's never really around much. I realize that's nowhere
Send him to Hawkins.
close to what you've lost, but you're gonna survive this. People are gonna help you.
If there's a shred of conscience, then there might be hope.
Yeah.
Sam said, once your soul is gone, you can't get it back. And I know for sure now,
Oh no.
if I'm not, I'll confess to all the murders. That way I can't get out.
Shit.
Soulless killers that would give themselves up.
Yeah.
People having different reactions to losing their souls. I did. Everyone's got their own history, right?
Again, it's not a
Lynn loses his
lobotomy.
heart. Sydney loses her head. What are we looking for, the cowardly lion next?
Oh, that hurts though,
I get
because
this, like, pit in my
Charlie
stomach
and she went to
every time I
Oz.
think of her.
You got a better idea? Could follow the crazy you've been seeing. Look at the rate of Mars growing, sucking souls, and getting stronger. She might not be that hard to find.
Yeah. Has she been watching Dean and... Yes! She was just there!
Bye, Dean. I'll see you soon.
God's sake! No, by Sam or anything like that. Screw Sam, I guess. I know, there seems to be a special connection between, you know, Dean and Amara for obvious reasons, but in regards to the mark, but phew. Now that was pretty interesting in terms of like, how I thought it was gonna lead towards a ghost story, but it turns itself into a serial killer's shtick created by the darkness. Yeah, it was very, very, and even characters like Len and I think with this episode showing how in depth it is in terms of okay, here's how people react to losing their souls. It's very interesting. So yeah. But Finn from Stranger Things was not accounting for that. I was just looking at it. Wait, what the hell? So yeah, but interesting go through that episode. So yeah, that was a very interesting episode. Thank you, OBS, for just giving me a bit of a fright. Yeah, I mean, what transpired, or what started from, okay, is this going to be a standard ghost story and all of that? Is it going to be, like, revisiting the classics and all of that? It transpired into something that was obviously a bit more sinister with Amara and the darkness, but also in terms of exploring souls, I would say. And of course, it's going to be very important to keep in mind of Sam. I know it was eons ago, but you just got to think about how Sam was when it came to him and when he lost his soul and all of that, and what kind of character that made him. Especially when you got to consider this episode, because of the fact that I felt like what they did in terms of differentiating those who have lost their souls was very, very interesting. Len was I loved Len's character so much. How he has more heart than some of the people in this world that do have souls is beyond me, but yeah. he's soulless and he carries more heart than some people out there in the world. Eesh. No, but Len was a really, really brilliant character. Really amazing. Really wonderful. We love Len. So yeah. And it was just very interesting going into this whole dilemma about how it affects people differently in terms of lacking a soul. So yeah, and just gives us a bit more about Amara, about the fact that she is essentially causing so much chaos in this world because of the fact that she is taking souls, and that's her main drive in all of that. It's not like she is shaping people into, okay, you need to have a heartless mindset. You need to be this. You need to be that. Like Len, for example, he's not completely heartless. And if anything, he's trying to yearn for the things he loves, which is kind of sad, but it works so well. In my eyes, and it's why I had to make that Doctor Who comparison, because Doctor Who is a part of me. And it always will be. It's embedded into the person of who I am. So it kind of does feel like with all of these things that Len mentioned about how he's a fan of this and he's a fan of that and all of that, and with Len, he is just trying to fight the things he cares about because he wants to. It's a part of who he is. It does kind of feel like if my soul was taken away, and just suddenly I just didn't care. I want to care for Doctor Who, but I just don't care too much for it anymore. It would just feel like oh god, Liam's not here. Liam's checked out, so yeah. Or the F1 and all of that. Although I do, of course, have my much gripes about the F1 because, sports fan and all of that. But they're a part of who I am. So it would just feel like an absence if there was a moment where my soul was taken away, because I'm very attached to the things like Doctor, like, no matter, if the series is not as it used to be, like in 2010, that's when Matt Smith's era started and all of that, I still love my Doctor Who, and I'm like, as of recording, I'm super pissed that we don't know when Doctor Who is coming back. So, I cherish getting up on Saturday mornings to watch Doctor Who. Like, oh my god, here we go. So yeah, and you take that soul away from me, and it's like, I'll just put it on. Yeah. So that kind of that's how I imagine it would be for for my love for Doctor Who versus it's there. So yeah, but and it's kind of sad, but just hearing about Len and how he is trying to have those feelings survive and all of that. It's just very, very interesting, but it's also just very interesting going into the moral compass of one's soul being taken away for both characters, for both Sydney and Len. And it's just really, really great. So, because it's not like a lobotomy or anything like that. They are not a full-on robot or anything like that. They will lose the things that they do care about so much. And we saw that with Sam when he lost his soul. And for some things, it can be for some people, it can be things like that moral compass and all of that. Like Sydney's trying to be the better person and all of that, despite the pain that she went through. But you take that away, and she becomes a kind of a savior of sorts, because you just think back to Geordie. Still can't believe it. And you just think back to how she was essentially sparing him any of the pain that she went through because she called out his neglectful parents. And we saw the burns we saw the burns on Sydney's character. So if anything, she was trying to liberate, but of course, she doesn't have any kind of moral compass. She doesn't have any compassion. She's like, oh, well, they're dead. Cool. So yeah. And it was just very interesting to see, how Len reacted as well, because he knew this was going to come again. So he's like, there is this itch. There's going to be this itch that I'm going to do this again. Part of me doesn't want to, but, and it's not like it's not like my arms are being controlled by this other force in a sense, but my brain's just gonna be like, well, let's just kill again. So, but deep down, I don't really want to. So it was just fascinating to see Len's, morality be at play here, and he's still Len at heart, but most of that humanity is gone, because that's it. When you take your soul, you lose that humanity. So, yeah. But you know who you are and what you liked and all of that, and that becomes cemented in your mind. And it's why I'm saying about like the likes of Doctor Who, for example. Why I made that comparison. It's like, well, I know I really, really liked it and all of that, and you could be very sentimental like me, for example, and not want to lose that love. And that's why, like, there are moments where I could be, like, I could identify like Len, like, very odd and quirky. Yeah, that's me. I could be quirky, but, there is also that sentimental aspect in terms of, well, I used to like this and I used to like that. And, that's how I would be when it comes, like, there is that acknowledgement of what you used to like and what you knew and all of that. But you just don't have the heart to hold on to that love and all of that, or hold on to those ideals. And it's why it's very interesting to see how Len, knew that this was going to come again. And he knew what was, that's it though. He knew what was right and what was wrong. The problem is, that humanity's gone and all of that. So he's not exactly gonna keep fighting it. It's like, well, I gotta do what I gotta do. So yeah. And it is just a very, very interesting aspect. So yeah. But yeah, I really enjoyed this episode. Like I said, I think with Len, he was a absolutely amazing character. And yeah, that's it though. It doesn't with Len, he still was the hero at the end of the day without a soul. But you can still lack that care and all of that and still be a hero, I would say, at the end of the day. So yeah. It's just very interesting. It's just a very interesting dilemma to go into. So yeah, but yeah, it was really, really fun stuff. Like I said, it was great to have that kind of subversion of expectations. I guess I could say with again thinking that it was going to be okay. Is this going to be a standard ghost story? And then I was thinking, is this going to be actually? I know it seems stupid considering it's advertised in the paper, but some people will just have no rational thought when it comes to serial killing and all of that. But hey, maybe it is a hoax, and maybe there is a serial killer within the B&B museum, and yeah, so yeah, it just turned out to be, I guess, something a little bit more sinister because we know Amara is sinister, and it's just very interesting, but sinister but interesting considering how different Sydney and how different Sydney and Len were. So yeah, but it was just really interesting. It was just really, really fascinating, and yeah. So I do hope we can keep tabs on Sam and his soullessness. I know it's a thing of the past and all of that, but I can imagine that can crop up again at some point for some reason, just because it was a big thing. And now we're dealing with this entity that can take souls and all of that. So, yeah, but yeah, a really interesting episode of Supernatural. So I'll see you guys next time. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. You can check out my videos on the right if you want to check out more content. You can also subscribe to my media feeds and channel if you want to. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Hope you guys take care, and I'll see you guys next time. Toodles!